Hello and welcome to the Chronically Online Podcast, episode 16. Every time I say a number, I can't believe we're at 16 or whatever it is. I was at number 5.
I think people question the context of why we're like, I can't believe we made it this far. We're just two extremely disorganised individuals.
Yeah, like,
well, at least I am.
Yeah, I think maybe everyone is underneath it all, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, episode 16 is going really well, and we're talking about marketing. Every episode is about marketing updates, marketing memes, and things that brands can do from their perspective as well.
Yes.
Me and James are two marketing professionals, been in it for many years.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. And we also like to talk about geeky stuff as well, because we're both always online doing video game stuff.
Chronically even.
Yeah, Chronically. That's what the name of it is. And yeah, we love to chat about that kind of stuff, see if you like it too. But if you don't, that's cool. Jog on.
Get the fuck out of here right now.
That's it. So the first point in episode 16, what I saw was, I don't know how it even came up on my feed, probably because I watched too much brain rot and Instagram just knows to feed it to me, even if I don't live in that location.
Yeah.
Because I got showed a video on my feed of the official account from the Utah Transportation Board in America.
Oh, we're deep in it.
Yeah, of a little announcement video they made of their freeway being closed with WordArt, which is amazing. And I thought, like, the freeway will be closed tonight. Okay, who is this? Oh, it's the official account of an American.
I mean, there's no
other
way to say it. You might as well take the piss.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
I love it.
For those users who may not be aware,
Yeah.
Americans call their motorways freeways.
They do.
So it's a big deal when one of them gets closed. Because how the hell are you going to get home? Because they all drive. They don't know what public transport is. They've never seen a train or bus in their life.
Well, they got, is it Waymo? What's the self-driving cars?
Yeah. They do. Weirdly enough, they do that a lot with Jaguars. I don't know why. I've seen a lot of Jaguar I-Paces with like a massive like little hat of LiDAR on that gets them around.
Scary.
I don't know. I feel like, I suppose it's the plot to iRobot really, but like when you get to a point where all cars are self-driving, that's surely a point where it gets safer.
Yeah,
but when
maybe.
some are self-driving and some aren't, I feel like that's the most dangerous period. We're entering into this like Goldilocks zone of like, oh, someone gonna die.
Yeah,
but
it is the future. I mean, I'm not going to try to start saying like, oh, get rid of these self-driving cars. Like, let's be real. Like, it's going to end up. Yeah. It's going to end up where every car's self-driving, I guess. Whatever. We're all going to be sleeping on the way to work. Well,
I can't remember who it was. I'm not sure. I think it was on Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast. Either him or one of his guests did like 5 predictions for the future, and he was like, one of them is self-driving cars will be the norm on self-driving buses and everything else in different formats, and the people will still drive cars, but there will be hundreds, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of these dedicated like race style tracks or like old timey roads that you can go and drive your manual or automatic cars to feel like, so they turn into experiences.
I see that.
So that seems legit, because what's horse riding paddocks like?
Yeah,
it's
true.
Basically same format, and I was like, that's creepily. That felt like a very Black Mirror for me.
Yeah, it did. They're going to keep the petrol cars, but like just as an attraction for these racetracks.
Yeah,
and that's it.
I mean, Bewley Motor Museum, get on it, mate. Because
well, this video, it wasn't because of the commentary on like freeways being closed. It was just, what the fuck, the random meme edit.
Yeah,
that's what I loved about it.
Flame, like the flame thing it's got going on.
Yeah, the word art.
Yeah, 2001 word art from PowerPoint, and like this has kind of come back like a lot of Y2K fashion. Word art has become like a brain rot format, I guess.
Yeah, it's like the color kind of see-through plastic.
Yeah,
on a PC.
The ridiculousness of it, I guess. Like the thing you never turn in for an assignment. Because word art has been a meme for quite a while, but it's definitely like a stronger presence now, I guess, because of formats like that. But I think the other point is the levity in which a public sector organisation is treating something that they would get a lot of flack for.
Yeah.
Put that in a well-designed, polished, probably pre-approved brand template, introduce the hate. Do it that way, because I'm sure they've probably done both. If you're on the email list or something, they've probably done that. But doing it that way, at least someone can have a laugh at his expense. Yep. Even if they're going to get home late. So
they'd be watching it go.
And it performed well, I'm guessing.
Yeah, let's have a look. So it got 241,000 likes. So that's a
freeway announcement has never got that amount of engagement in its life. So have fun with it.
Yeah, 2.3 million views,
Especially public sector. I do a lot of consulting in public sector, and usually it's an infrastructure and resource issue why they don't have the capability to do something like this, even though it's so easy. Like, I could show them how to do it on CapCut in about 5 seconds, but the governance around it, maybe this is specifically using UK examples, but like, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. So line up a little, guys.
I'm just browsing this.
Just make it on your phone, okay?
I haven't watched this, but I just...
I
can't... There's loads, okay? I'm just saying there's loads of random meme stuff.
Have they just given up on this account and they've just given it to an intern?
Maybe someone's kind of like, dodgily got the blue tick and it's not actually them. Who knows? I don't know. But let's just click this. Pepe.
What could be worse than the Mr. Evil guy? He's worse, said the Mr. Super.
I don't know what that is. I just love Pepe as a puppet. I just love it. Yeah.
Because when you first said Pepe, I thought about the 4chan frog. Yeah. There's
this
my
is the original
brain
Pepe.
rot. Yeah, this is proper Pepe. Millennial Pepe versus Gen X Pepe.
Yeah, true. But in this edit, I just thought it was quite interesting because not just because it's like ha meme words, but it's someone who is in another country. Is this a good or bad use of resources? Because they got this
fucking great use of resources.
Sure.
Now more people know the freeway is closed.
Yeah.
If this is a real account,
yeah.
Even if it's not, as long as that information's factual, it's helpful.
It's real. Yeah.
It looks legit, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. It's just I was thinking that 2.3 million views or whatever, as I said, a bunch of those will not be people who live in Utah. So now the marketing benefit of this project would be. I think that Utah's marketing outreach is quite down, to kind of be relatable, I suppose. That's the benefit.
I mean, what else can you do with such a boring announcement?
Yeah.
And an announcement that no one's going to welcome, by the way. This is like, you're not going to win, so just have a laugh. It's one of those situations, but... I think one of the things it shows is that obviously, like I've talked about before, we need some more levity, we need more comedy, and comedy that is in stride when it comes to public sector, but also just use Instagram and TikTok and everything else the way it's intended. I can hear the voice of a stakeholder as soon as I saw that saying, "Yes, you got 250,000 likes." But none of them are our core audience. Like,
none of them live
there
in
will
Utah.
always, for internal people to justify their position in organisations, there will always be I'll poke holes in this to make myself look good. And it's a case of, you can go viral, but you went viral for the wrong people, so it was a waste of time. And it's never a waste of time because it's momentum that pushes you forward. Always. Like, if more companies and public sector organisations started just making more universal stuff, we'd be in a much better place in terms of reach for all of those organisations, and they'd actually get to more of the correct people because sometimes it's that will end up on the timeline that lets you know that was even a page. So you've got to bring that in. It's got to be part of your social diet. So live a little, please, I beg you. Yeah,
no, you're right. And it also just occurred to me from what you just said that it's technically a really bad announcement. Like, the freeway's closed, sorry.
Yeah.
That's just bad. It's bad news.
Yeah.
But it's being delivered like, okay, let's kind of... The fact that it's a joke kind of acknowledges that it's bad news. It's saying, let's turn it into something silly.
Yeah. I mean, you got to, because that's the first thing your dad's going to say when he gets through the door that night. Like, it's going to be the first thing he complains about. Like, it's going to be, bloody goddamn freeway's closed. No. That's southern accent. You get the picture. Like, I can see the conversation.
But where is Utah? Is it the south?
Middle. Is it mid?
I have no idea.
Midwest? It's middle somewhere. It's in there.
If anyone knows, how do we find out? I don't know.
Google?
Yeah. But the next point I wanted to chat about is something that is, we've seen it all before, giveaways, right? Everyone does a giveaway, or everyone thinks about a giveaway at some point.
Well, they do.
Got one of those businesses that like food, ice cream, maybe clothes, retail, things like this. There is this one account I found on TikTok called Brain Freeze Ices, and I discovered that they were doing a little campaign called giving away a free ice cream every day until they hit 10,000 followers. When I last checked about a week ago, they had 153 followers. That made me feel almost kind of privileged because it felt like, oh wow, I'm at the start of this journey. I just discovered their account. And it was the same guy. He's posting every day going, hey guys, this is day 6 of posting, of giving away an ice cream every day until we get 10,000, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Let's click the link and see how they're doing. So I click the link to go to TikTok. 195. So they've gained 10 followers.
It's something.
Yeah.
How is he executing these videos? Like,
so this is it. It's him. Welcome to blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
10,000 followers, let's crack on. Gibbity-doo. So I'm actually on the round today, guys, not on the pitch. So
Okay, so he's an ice cream man.
Yeah, literally has a van.
In my head, it was an ice cream brand.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that kind of is a brand, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it is. And this is where that idea, perfect idea, wrong execution. I think he could get better reach doing it a slightly different way.
Okay,
because
please
what
go.
he's suffering from is he's not showing off what these icicles look like. People want to see delicious icicles.
True.
And then
In the video, he does go into making one. He'll
absolutely.
kind of like,
At least 20 seconds in after he's waffled to the camera.
Yep,
That's
you're right.
where he's losing people. Take that and execute in a different way. So this is probably one of the most chronically online segues I could ever make, right?
Go.
On Twitch, specifically people that Twitch stream in Japan and so often in New York as well, there is a legend that has occurred that is spurred out from nowhere. His name is the Dr. Pepper Man.
I've not heard of the
Dr. Pepper Man does something that is usually in a bad connotation called stream sniping, where if you do something where you're out and about streaming, right? This is called IRL streaming on Twitch. You can obviously watch a Twitch stream and figure out where they are from the background location. Dr. Pepper Man basically has found all of the top creators who have streamed in Japan or New York, and he finds them in various different countries. He'll walk up to him, hand him a Dr. Pepper. He'll show him it, be like, point. It doesn't say a word, mind you. Just
like a can.
Yep.
Right.
Just goes like, and it was like, oh, and but the streamers are trying to figure out what's going on. They're like, oh, if they haven't seen him before, and then he just gives him it, walks away. But he's done it so many times that one, he keeps coming back on very popular streams. Two, he surprises people that meet him for the first time. And three, he's just like become a legend. And they're all like really freaking out. Oh, he found us again. How did he do that, right?
Yeah.
If this guy rocked up to streamers and just went and walked away,
Free ice cream.
10x of views.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Because that is one thing that is the meta right now, right? Even if you did it in a much easier way, because this guy's doing it from the ice cream van, he's working, he can't get away. On a weekend, just get someone to film you, like kind of like, you know, hidden camera show style thing, walk up to people on the high street and simulate it, even if they're not creators, because you're still going to get people's authentic reaction to going, it's ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm lactose intolerant, I can't have it. Just give it to them anyway for a laugh. Like, get them. But this is something that's quite extroverted thing to do, I suppose, and the execution of that. But like that could kill.
Yep, I think he's not scared of extroverted activities. I mean, in these videos,
Yeah, but he's talking to camera.
Yeah, and when he talks to people walking past, he will be quite chatty. He even is quite honest, because there was one video where a woman took an ice cream and he asked her to rate it, and she was like, 5 out of 10 or something, and then he posted that video. So he's not scared of like these moments, you know.
You gotta respect the hustle, the clarity,
Yeah.
the authenticity. But it is what I'm saying. Like, just being slightly clued in to what's going on right now, that could change the game on that.
Yeah,
Catch people off guard, do things that, I mean, I doubt there's any ice cream men or women doing that right now, let alone doing a version of the Dr. Pepper Man.
Yeah,
It could become the ice cream man.
it could.
Oh my God, it works.
Yeah, there's even a phrase.
Sign me right now.
You should get in touch with whatever his name is, Matey Boy from Brain Freeze.
Hello, Mr. Ice Cream Man.
Yeah. No, but that's cool though. I just thought it was an interesting way of doing it, where it's such a classic marketing technique. And I mean, it's not even necessarily a kind of like new thing for TikTok or these small little
Yeah,
we've
we've seen this on other platforms before, yeah.
Yeah. It's just that we caught it so early. That's what's quite interesting.
Isn't that how I think it's the second but the second most followed Instagram account started? The picture of the egg.
Oh, the egg. I don't know.
Did he post it every day, or was it just one picture?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
I
know
know
who
the
owns
egg.
that account. I need to look at the backstory of that. But
Yeah.
like, it could be posting an egg every day until I'm at 1 million followers, and I can imagine, let's say, an egg brand, right, or an apple brand, or whatever. Things that is really tough to market around, that usually people spend a lot of money creating these elaborate stories and the farmyard and all this, right? You could literally just, here's a terrible quality PNG of an apple. He's posting an apple every day until we reach X goal, and just make it super deep fried and super trash. And then once you've hit your goal, reveal it was an Apple brand the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And then go hard, like a secret launch.
Yeah.
Like, again, steal a concept, invent it, do it for your own thing. Like, that could be hella just funny.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, and I suppose that could be something that's behind Dr. Pepperman. Is it called Dr. Pepper Man? Is that what
That's what everyone calls him. He doesn't say a word. That's why he might have his own community or stream, but like when he appears on other people's streams, because he'll catch him in like a lift. They'll just be going up a lift and he'll just be like.
I'm definitely going to search Dr. Pepper Man later.
Yeah, and it's just a surprise because he keeps appearing in different countries. I think this is what surprised people.
Yeah, that's
I've seen him in Japan. I've seen him in New York. I don't even know where this guy lives. I don't even know if he speaks English. He doesn't say a word. Mm-hmm. He just appears, and it's the way he presents it, like some kind of premium watch. Just and it just hands it off and walks away.
Do you think that maybe he's gone so big now, or maybe it always was the case, where it was kind of a pre-planned project collab with each creator?
I assume it was a strategy of his own.
Right. Okay.
He might. I'm sure he might have his. I need to look it up. But he might have his own brand, his own stream, something like that. But like, it's because he turned up and he didn't ask for anything, I guess.
Yeah.
He made a running joke in an IRL stream, which happens quite a bit. There's a lot of in-jokes in different communities. You know, if you're looking at Kaisenat or like a lot of other in-person streamers that do that stuff, there's always running jokes.
Okay.
And he just invented his own, completely outside of their ecosystem, that's now become part of like Twitch in general. He's a Twitch legend.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, in a way, you could argue that it's a bit negative, isn't it? Because it's kind of hijacking. You know, it's like saying, okay, whatever you were talking about, fuck that. I'm going to put my thing forward.
I think if that had been his own product.
Okay, yeah.
Or if he'd have said a word or tried to steal the limelight, I think it wouldn't have worked. But because he literally says nothing and walks away,
yeah,
I think that's how he gets away with it.
Yeah.
And the surprise factor when it first initially started happening, and it wasn't just one stream, it was like different streamers' streams. That's how he won. But I think it's a very unique in a vacuum case. I don't think you could really replicate in the same way he does, but you can steal it and try and make a new version.
Yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah, well, with Brain Freeze Ices, what would you say is the kind of like the way forward? Because like I just said, we've got 10 followers in a week. Maybe he's going to have a really good month next month.
Very Styles.
Yeah, very Styles. Okay.
So obviously there's the Dr. Pepper Man impersonation, the ice cream man, hand an ice cream, don't say a word, secretly record it after you finish the video or before, get consent, all that lovely stuff. He could do an ice cream quiz show. This has been done a lot. Hey, answer these 3 general knowledge questions, you get free ice cream. Want to have a go? It's like it's done in a very rushed fashion. Have you ever seen the guys that like they bring like a mobile basketball hoop with them and they'll just roll a basketball over to someone and they just have to shoot it?
Yeah.
Or it'll be a football and then they'll put like a cone down for them to knock over, right?
Yeah.
Similar effect. Different brands for different things could be doing that. If it is a drinks brand, you could not put down little bowling pins and get someone to roll a can into it or something to show off your product. It can be done like that. But trying to find the resource and execution for something like that from a corporate level, quite difficult. Unless you work with creators to do it.
True. Yep, I saw one of those, but I don't even know what the brand was, but it was a red carpet where I walk up to people on the street, roll a red carpet.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Most people go, ugh, walk out of the way, but 1 out of every 3 just goes...
Or hit a walk.
Yes, and just catwalk down. That was cool.
Yeah, so there's so many different ways to do it, but the public and street interaction content will always kill it. There's so many different takes on different ways to do things. It could be, if you want to really kind of harness, because I suppose he's probably a local ice cream man, I'm guessing, unless he has an unknown fleet that I don't know. He could just go into other local businesses, or he could go to school, well, not schools, but like places you can just walk in where you know the person and you have a good relationship. You could just give them an ice cream instead.
Yeah, true.
He's going to give one away, like start giving it away in the community, maybe get a bit of a background in community stories, ingratiate yourself as the ice cream man that not only gives you ice cream, but you get stories. It depends on who your audience is and ends up being. Because do you want your audience to be kids, or do you want your audience to be the parents that drive the kids to the ice cream van? These are the different archetypes you need to look at. And obviously, there's a horse.
Yeah, the audience is a horse there.
Yeah, we all just transform into horses to watch the other horse.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. I think that might be what's missing from his TikTok kind of giveaway. Not that I'm just saying, hey, let's just shit on this.
Hey, I'm glad he's doing something.
Yeah, he's doing something.
I've never seen an ice cream man on TikTok.
Yeah, well, there we go. So seeing it straight away, it's just, from what I can tell, it's like, giveaway idea, classic, it works. It's just that it's pretty much, hey, I've made an ice cream, here you go. and that's it. Like
Yeah.
the content doesn't really go deeper.
God, you could do so many things.
Yeah,
like,
you could.
Let's say if there was some political trouble going on, will this ice cream last longer than Keir Starmer? Do the old cabbage
Sure.
comparison. How long does it take an ice cream to melt on a spring day? And just like time stream it or whatever. You know, do you remember when they were doing like the boiling hot ball versus
I still watch those.
boiling hot ball versus ice cream? I'm not sure how he's going to superheat a ball, but you know what I mean. This is so much random shit you could do. Got an airsoft rifle lying about, ice cream versus airsoft rifle.
I'd love to see that.
It's just like insert ice cream into any random situation, and in the back of someone's thinking, I haven't had ice cream in ages.
Yeah,
all
ice
you-
cream dropped from a building.
That's all you need. That's why food brands are so random in most places, because you have to be, because ultimately it's just to remind someone the food exists. There's nothing you can do in a caption or a headline like, I will buy McDonald's burgers and fries. Like it's not happening. It's not Hypnotoad. It's a reminder.
Yep.
So
No, that's
go
true.
nuts, man. I loving the hustle.
Yeah, love the hustle of brain freeze ices, and I'm going to keep checking back. Like I say, I found you
man.
like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to keep checking back. I'm happy that you got the extra 10 or 20 since I last found you, whatever.
Shouts out to Mr. Freezy.
Yeah, absolutely. Geeky things. So this time last month, I had never played a JRPG in my life. I avoided Final Fantasy.
You have.
Forever. Go on.
Pokemon.
JRPG, is that what we're saying?
Oh, I think it is.
Yeah, okay.
Those turn-based games, I think they're all classed as JRPG.
You know
Well,
what?
not all of them, but like Japanese RPG. You
It
make
is.
your own story, yeah.
It is the same thing, where it's like exploration section.
Yeah,
section.
most people have played a JRPG, man.
Yeah, and then you like hit a fight, and then it's a turn-based fight.
Or if anyone's
my
played
God,
Final
it's turn-
Fantasy, yeah, that's
yeah,
another
yeah.
one.
No, you're totally right. Okay, so I've only played one JRPG before it was Pokemon Yellow, and that was it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've now purchased Expedition 33, and it was just based on the crazy reviews. Like it was one of these things, because a lot of games will come out and they'll sell a lot, but fuck selling a lot. A bunch of games will sell a lot and still be shit or be boring,
100%.
Whereas this game,
Every Call of Duty.
yeah, there we go. Assassin's Creed, like all the ones that just turn into nonsense. But yeah, this game, Expedition 33, it was getting such good reviews. Single player, which I'm all about.
Yeah.
And just story driven, like really heavy story. And I'm loving it so far. It's a kind of weird experience.
What's the top level plot without any spoilers? Because I've seen it, I've seen great things about it, and it's in this nice little gaming space that we can talk about in a sec. That I think hopefully is going to be the future of games, because there's been some bangers that are very similar. What's it about?
Yeah, it's a very drip feeding setting. Okay. So you do not know.
So it looks
what's
a bit
going on.
steampunky from the art, because I've only seen the outside art.
Yeah. It is steampunky. Yeah. So it starts a bit weird, and it keeps getting weird. But it starts a bit weird, where it's in a kind of like broken up Paris. And when I say broken up, I mean architecture. Architecture floating in the sky. So like the Eiffel Tower is kind of cracked in half.
Doctor Strange mid-dimension vibe.
Exactly. Yeah. But like none of the people are reacting like that's strange. So the people just kind of walk around the city, and there's like buildings just floating around.
Yes.
Weird kind of like wobbly stuff around, like in all the architecture.
Are the main characters questioning this, or is it just the world they live in?
It's the world they live in.
Interesting setting.
And then you learn, okay, all of these main characters, all of the people in the city are, I think, 30 years old or younger. And then you keep playing some more. They're all talking about the paintress. And the paintress is this thing that might or might not be out in the ocean that every year does something to the population. Don't know what it is. There are flowers everywhere. And then you go a bit further.
Remember, no spoilers.
No spoilers. No spoilers. And then this is all like the tutorial, by the way.
Okay.
This is like 2 hours in. You know what I mean? By this point, you do a bit of fighting.
Yeah.
You fight a mime.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Mime.
Yeah, I got an achievement for killing the mime.
Hell yeah.
Because like only 40% of people do it, apparently.
And you'll never hear him scream.
That was it. Yeah, it's scary. And then after the tutorial is over, and I don't think this is a spoiler because it's within the first like 2 hours. You see that the people who have been selected for Expedition 33 suddenly all disappear and turn to flowers, and then everyone else kind of turns to flowers as well. They're like, depending on what your perspective is, you see everyone else turn to flowers, apart from the people in the expedition. The people in the expedition, they get transported to this other world where they have to solve the problem. And you don't really know what that is.
Interesting.
It's weird. And even now, I'm like, you're encountering more and more creatures within this other world that are also kind of trying to work out. Elden Ring, where you talk to people and they say this random lore shit that just is about like a god.
If you've got to look
something.
up or read under a rock in Cave 33.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, totally. So it's kind of like that, but not frustrating because you feel like you are actually learning the world as you go.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm enjoying it. There's a cool cast. So the guy who plays, I forgot his name, Matt Murdock, Daredevil.
Oh,
he's the main dude. The lady who played Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate, she is your sister.
Nice.
Andy Serkis is the villain.
Man, that motherfucker gets everywhere, dog.
Yeah, so I'm very happy with Andy Serkis being there.
Yeah. Top tier performances.
Yeah. So very excited. It is a kind of like, I didn't realize this. Maybe you'd like this, right? So I didn't realize it was this kind of anime-y in that, like, when they do these fights, they will do poses like.
Oh yeah, you got to hit the JoJo pose after.
Yeah.
Just.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a proper fedora katana pose.
Milady,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that. Which is cool. Like, that's fine. That's the vibe of the game.
You just don't go with it. Don't go into questioning.
I'm not questioning it. That's the vibe of the game. So
Yeah,
it's about like doing, okay, you underestimated my power. Yeah, it's like that kind of style.
Yeah.
And yeah, liking it. It's fun. Apart from Pokemon Yellow, when I was like younger, I have not played a game like this.
Yeah, I must admit, I've never been able to, because everyone used to bang on about Final Fantasy VII, and I was like, okay, let me go back and play Final Fantasy, and I was like, I don't have the patience for turn-based combat. Like, if you made Final Fantasy the same kind of, I wouldn't say the hack and slash is like a God of War or Science like combat, then you've got my attention. But I have the attention span of a flea, so this is not a good comparison.
Do they have short attention spans?
What?
Do they have short attention spans, fleas?
I think so.
I don't know.
My friend here will confer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's good to see those banger games come around, because they're also, what I noticed is there's also a decent price point, right? It was like 40 quid.
I think I bought it for 30. I think it was like a 25% off deal.
So there's been these, like, you notice the change in the game industry, a lot of AAA and even quadruple A games, aka Skull and Bones from Ubisoft.
COD.
Yeah, COD. They've all not really done so hot. But these low-key bangers, like your Helldivers, your Expedition 33, and then there's a new one called The South of Midnight. Have you heard of this?
I have. I haven't looked at much about it.
Incredible, right?
Okay.
The only reason I play it is because I cheat. I've got Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox just put everything on Game Pass, like the newest games. It is actually amazing, because I played all of The South of Midnight, which would have been that 30, 40 quid mark. But there's this floating around where you've got these incredible stories, unique games, unique takes that may not have cost hundreds of millions or billions, but they're just really fucking good games. It's like and it's a price point that we're all kind of used to as well.
Yeah,
I think they're surging in popularity, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, would you say Baldur's Gate 3 is in that group?
I'm pretty sure it was like a 60, 70 quid at that one.
Okay, yeah,
but
I can't even remember.
That's a different case, because people have been waiting for that for so long.
Yeah,
and it's a universe everyone's semi-invested in already.
Yeah.
Similarly to Space Marines 2.
Yeah,
that was a 70 quidder, I think.
Right.
But worth every penny.
Yep. I guess Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That was kind of.
Is that around that price range?
I think so. Yeah, and it definitely wasn't one of those like, okay, like churning out from a crazy big studio kind of games. It's a studio that doesn't make games often.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that used to be a kind of, after the price change of, I'm not even sure when, of 94, it was like an experience that was only exclusive for PC gamers to find these like hidden gems on Steam for like 20, 30, 40 quid, and you can enjoy it. Now it's coming to console. People are like, oh, this is the way right now. This is the way to go.
Nice.
And I'm loving it, because we need to send a signal to these massive studios, but like, I'm not paying $80 for an unfinished game. I'm just not. It happens way too often, and I don't know why you feel so rushed, because no one asked for COD 27.
People buy it. That's the sad
people
thing.
buy it, but why are you in such a rush?
Yeah, true. Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah.
I just don't understand. I know, it's corporate culture infesting, and it's always been there really. But I think a lot of those games are hitting on the core of what gaming used to be. Without the kind of misogyny bros going, they're taking the titties out of video games, man. It's all woke and gay. Like, instead of that, it's more of like a good stories, good games made by people that really give a shit. That's the formula. That's the formula. So I'm glad to see it.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think maybe this is a chat for another episode as well. But my brother as Xbox Game Pass, and he was saying how it's just the best
Oh,
thing.
mate.
He will buy. I don't know if it does COD come on Game Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw it. I was like, what?
Yeah, because he will dedicate, like, whenever the new COD comes out every year, he takes a day off work or something. Or like, it's just, you'll do it on a Saturday. Like, okay,
Last time I
COD
did that
day.
was Black Ops 2 back in the day.
Nice.
360.
That was my favourite.
Yeah, it's a banger of a game.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Black Ops 2 Zombies. That was just, like, such
Don't make me
memories.
cry, man. Oh, my childhood just flashed before my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I needed to touch grass, mate. I spent all my time in zombies, not outside. Do love
Too
zombies,
much Game
though.
Pass. Yeah, zombies. I will never, like, not... Zombie arcade shooters, I will never be able to walk past one and comfortably ignore it.
Yeah.
I'll either ignore it with struggle or I'll play it.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
I've got changes happening. But, yeah, shout out to COD for making zombies. And Black Ops 2. But what was I going to say? These Game Pass is an unfair advantage. Like, and shouts out to Microsoft for the strategy switch. Like, there was a couple of headlines that kind of did pop off like a little while ago and then kind of disappeared. But like, people kind of forgot the whole console war thing. It doesn't feel like a console war now because Xbox stopped fighting that particular war and they just bought so many studios.
Right, okay.
Hence why they can just upload it to Game Pass. That's their unfair advantage. And they're not really giving a shit about exclusives. Another thing, the strange thing I ever saw in my life, Gears of War, the remake, will be on PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
August 8th. And I'm just there like, oh.
Was that an Xbox exclusive back in the day?
Yeah.
Right.
God, Halo, Gears, and there's probably something else I'm forgetting, but Halo and Gears, that is quintessentially Xbox. Playing that on a PlayStation controller will feel like blasphemy. Like all the years of me shouting down the mic, or shouting at my friends over the lunch table at school about how Xbox was superior.
Yep.
It just is still ingrained in me. Feels like an old civil war I was a vet from. PTSD.
Yeah.
And I was just like, but they started to do it slowly because they released like Halo on PC, for instance. But I think the day you see Halo on PlayStation will be the day that exclusives from an Xbox point of view, they won't care.
Yep.
They're in the game of owning every studio they can, so they can unfairly upload it all to Game Pass for 15 quid a month, and then watch the PlayStation lot cry when they have to pay 70 quid for the same thing. Because I was annoyed, I didn't realise Xbox were doing that. And I checked, I'd already paid 70 quid for the latest COD, and it was on Game Pass. But none of my friends are on Xbox.
Okay.
So here's the next big switch, I guess. If Xbox do continue to keep making consoles, will the common sense of the whole thing go, yeah, it may not have the same graphics card, but maybe all the games are on there for 15 quid a month instead of like whatever. Like, I'm not going to have to pay so much money every month, every time a new game comes out. So
yeah, maybe that's the
definitely a strategy switch. And when they can finally figure out cloud gaming from a point of view where it's never got that latency lag, Xbox would have won the war entirely. Because if you can just stream Gears from a Fire Stick, then I think it was a console called Ouya. Do you remember that?
No.
The Ouya tried to do that. Or when Google released that console, I don't remember. It was just a controller that they sent you.
I remember that.
You played it through Google, for the Google dongle thing.
Yeah, didn't that just like die eventually?
Oh yeah, because the tech wasn't there yet.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you can tell it's on that trajectory of being there. Because I've streamed games through PlayStation, it works well. And if Xbox, like Microsoft, just accidentally invented some next level like version of quantum computing chip or something, they did it by accident. So I feel like that's the way things are going to be going, man.
Yep, maybe. And I feel like video gaming is becoming a more expensive industry, not for the consumer, but I mean just for the money makers, you know, and this is kind of in a way it's a good thing because it means that they're going to put more effort into it. So it's kind of good and bad that the more expensive it's all becoming, the more supposedly good stuff we'll get, but who knows if that's actually going to be.
The negative side is that you'll never own anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
You will own nothing, but you will be happy. That's the whole shtick. So that's the giveaway.
Yeah.
I haven't owned games for a long time. I have to complain every time I have to actually get out of my chair to change a disc these days. I'm like, what is this? Like 2005?
The
1700s. Change a
1700s.
disc? Yeah. What is this? We get on my horse next and ride to Yodie Town. But that's just, I'm just so brain broken at this point.
That is first world problems.
Yeah, real first world problems. I apologise for my privilege live on stream. But I mean, yeah, life's crazy, man. So's gaming.
Well, yeah, loving Expedition 33 so far. Whether it holds up.
I want the full review later. We'll have to put a spoiler warning on the thumbnail or something because I'm never going to play it. I'm going to be honest. I might watch a playthrough of someone else playing it if someone streams it, but I don't have the patience for turn-based.
Fair. Well, yeah,
Unless it is exciting, and it could be wrong.
There is this one mechanic that makes it quite kind of exciting. It's turn-based until you need to dodge. Then it's timing. So there's a dodging mechanic where you see the enemy go, and right there you have a 1/8 of a second window to dodge.
Yeah.
So it's not turn-based at that point. Then it's like skill, waiting for your finger to go click, and that's quite exciting. And that's every battle.
So it was one of the reasons why I could never get into Baldur's Gate properly.
Because there's no
it was
timing.
Like, you can only walk 8 feet. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I want to run over there and I want to jump. And you can't tell me. I'm trying to play it like freaking Uncharted. And then like, you can't play it like that, big
that
dog.
Is not Uncharted.
You can't play it like that. And I'm like, oh. So that's just me trying to play the wrong genre of games incorrectly. So I just need to get good.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the strategy, maybe.
Get
yeah.
good.
So review coming later of Expedition 33. I think.
Shouts out, follow,
if I
subscribe.
Get deep enough into the game, who knows?
You'll have to, because we promise now.
Oh shit. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll take a few
Hold
weeks
him
off
to
work.
account. God damn it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm calling it there for episode 16.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So if you like the sound of this stuff, if you liked the marketing perspective we were doing, then please let us know. Comment below, give it a like, give it a whatever.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you next time on the Chronically Online podcast. My name is George.
This was James.
Thank you so much.
Peace, y'all.